and definitely something that focuses us as a church. For the children's story today, it's going to be more of an announcement than well, there will be a story in there as well. But I've had a few parents come up to me asking for Bible studies for their children. And so what I want to announce today is that we do want to start that. What I need is to know how many we have and what their ages are. And based on the ages, I might have to make, maybe two different classes. So if you have children, or if you know of children that want to go through, the Bible studies and get to know the foundations of our beliefs, then either send me an email or send me a text, something written, something physical. And what I need is the names of the children and their ages. All right, their ages are really important. Odds are we'll do a Bible study for the smaller kids, for the younger kids, and then maybe do a study for like the teens, and maybe even young adults, because obviously the studies will have to be fairly different. Okay, so if you have kids, or if you know of kids that would be interested, just get in contact, send an email or a text with the names and the ages. We want to try to start this fairly soon, within the next few weeks. And so make sure you do that, okay? It's a fun time. We get to learn a lot of different things in the Bible. We learn things that even the parents don't know. So even the parents like to join in sometimes to learn some of the things. Obviously, one of the things that I like to focus on is heaven, right? Because you have to know what your goal is. You have to know why change your life and make decisions. And that's kind of the story that I have today. When you read the book of Revelation, it tells us a little bit about what heaven is going to be like. In Revelation 21, it talks about the New Jerusalem. It's a special city that's going to come down from heaven. It's actually where God lives. It's kind of like his capital city. And God is going to move. It's going to be the biggest move in the history of the universe. God is going to buy a new home, basically. And that home here is here on this earth. So he's going to move his big city, and it's going to come down to this earth. And this city is like nothing like we've ever seen before. It's going to land here, and all of us are going to be able to live with God. And so I want you to imagine this now. Imagine you walking up to this huge, huge city. The Bible gives us a few little details of what that city is going to be like. I want to just focus on one of them. The Bible says that the roads, the streets of the city are made out of pure what? Can anyone tell me? Any kids out there that can tell me what the streets are made out of? Young kids or old kids, I guess. Is there, if there's any old kids? Gold, that's right. But it's not like any gold that we've ever seen here on this earth. The Bible says that this gold is so pure that it becomes like crystal, or it becomes like glass, which means you can see right through it. So when you walk into that holy city one day, you're going to be able to walk on this golden street, but I'm going to suggest that you stop for 1 second. You stop walking and you look down. And if you need to, maybe even go on your knees. If you go on your knees and go on your hands, and I want you to look at the street, because one thing that you're going to be able to do that you can't do here is look right through the street. So if you go on your knees and in your hands and you look through that transparent gold, that gold that looks like glass, you're going to be able to see the dirt that's under the city. Now, why is that important? Well, because in the dirt, there's going to be life in there. If you look through the road, you're going to see the dirt, and you're going to see little insects, and you're going to see little worms squirming around under the roads. Now, this is where you have to really, really get close. So if you get your head really close, even if you bump your head on the road there, on the street, But if you look really close at the animals, at the little insects walking around, you know what you're going to see? All the little insects are going to be smiling. They're all going to have big smiles on their face, because in heaven, all the animals and all the insects and all the people are happy, are smiling. And in fact, if you wait just a few seconds, and if you wait for maybe an insect or a worm to see you, so if a little insect sees you, he's going to look up, he's going to look at you, looking at him, and you know what he's going to do? He's going to wave at you. He's going to say hello. He's going to say hello. You know why? And this is the cool, really cool part of heaven. In heaven, we have the ability to communicate with animals. When you read the book of Genesis, it gives you the hint that Adam was able to talk to the animals. He was able to kind of communicate and see what they were thinking and feeling. And when we get to heaven, it's going to be the same thing. So if you get on your knees and you get really close to that golden road, you're going to be able to see through it. You're going to be able to see the little insects, see them smiling. And then if you want, you can wave to them and they'll wave back. And that's just a little taste. That's just a little taste of what heaven is going to be like. If you want to learn more about what heaven is going to be like, then you're definitely going to want to join in on the Bible studies, okay? We're going to learn lots about heaven and about God and about salvation and what it means to be a good Christian, all right? So tell your parents that you want to join in. And parents, make sure you send me a text or an email with their names and their phone numbers, not phone numbers, sorry, their names and their ages, so that we can get the classes ready. And then we'll probably do maybe a WhatsApp, get everyone together, and then choose what day and what time would be best for each class, okay? So look forward to that. Make sure you send me a message so that we can start that right away. All right, let's start today's